Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a general energy check-in for my dearest Taurus. Taurus, this is a new type of style or a new type of reading that I'm doing on this channel where we're going to look at love and finances and see what messages and advice Spirit has for you. I will also have it timestamped down below. So please let me know in the comment section if you like this new style of reading or not. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what clear messages, advice, and guidance come through for my dearest Taurus for their highest and greatest good. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Taurus, please. All right, so your energy is the Death card. Okay, so this is a major transformation either that you're going through or you're really ready for. All right, when it comes to love, your energy is the Two of Wands, an energy of waiting or longing. Obstacles and challenges, we have the Hierophant in reverse. And your final outcome or your advice is the Magician card in reverse, okay? When it comes to finances, the Queen of Cups in reverse, career or finances. Obstacles and challenges, the Four of Wands. Some of you may have an at-home business or you want to work from home, okay? But there is some sort of offer coming your way, okay? But I do see there's a challenge here with stability, doing what you love and making enough to survive doing that or, to be comfortable. And we have the Five of Cups in reverse. So there's an energy here of a deep healing. I also see that my Taurus, you're ready to switch your focus. And I feel that has a lot to do with this Death card showing up here. I think you're ready to shift your focus. You're ready for this transformation. Maybe you've ended something and you are healing from that. Yeah, but I'm seeing like you're ready and you're open for the universe to bring you new people, new situations, open to all the possibilities here. Okay, Scorpio energy. Some of you could have Scorpio in your chart. Virgo, Gemini is coming through really strong, and of course Taurus energy too. All right, let's see. Yeah, the Two of Wands. So this is directly related to love is what I'm seeing here. A lot of you, you're ready to move forward. You've ended something, you've been doing healing work, you're ready to move forward, but this is your general energy. So I do feel like you have some big decisions when it comes to your career and finances or your stability as well. And with this Two of Wands in particular, we see this stag. That's the only sort of thing that's in his way, which looks a lot more formidable than it really truly is. So I feel like, some of you, you're a little bit worried about the obstacles that you face in moving forward and getting what you want or going after what you want. But I do feel they're not quite as bad as they seem. And we get the Five of Cups coming out in reverse again. Yeah, you're ready to shift your focus. You're ready to move on to bigger and better things. Again, when it comes to love, it could be career and finance as well. But I also see there's a little bit of an energy of holding back and hesitation here. All right, so with the Two of Wands for my dear Taurus, there's this energy of longing when it comes to your love life. I feel like you're ready to put the past behind you. You're ready to move forward. Some of you, this could indicate that you have like a lover or a partner, somebody here who's at a distance from you. All right, and your challenge could be making this something solid, stable, and secure coming into union here. Yeah, but I also, you've been working on yourself. For a lot of my Taurus, I'm really tapping into those of you who are waiting for love, wanting a relationship, wanting something solid, stable, and secure. And with the Two of Cups showing up in reverse, you've been healing from some sort of breakup, but you've also been channeling a lot of energy into you, into that Ace of Cups, into your healing your heart chakra. And yeah, but I feel like with the Moon card, some of you do have deep romantic feelings for someone that is at a distance from you. And you may be feeling a little bit confused here as well, if that's the case, because I am getting two messages coming through, two very distinct messages. Some of my Taurus where you have somebody who's at a distance from you, but there may be what are seemingly insurmountable obstacles to bringing you two together. And for others of you, you've just been going through a bit of a period of time where you may be wondering if there is somebody out there for you. If there is, or are you meant to walk this path alone? But I definitely don't think that's the case. But your challenges here, Taurus, the Hierophant energy in reverse, this is your energy. And some of you may be holding on to a past situation that needs to be let go of. And it could just be a hurt or a disappointment, but it could be anchoring you or keeping you from moving forward in some way. Some of my Taurus as well, you may have a challenge of like putting yourself out there, again, not wanting to be hurt, but also, for self-preservation, holding back. But I feel like in your challenge position, Spirit saying it is time to take action. Okay, with the Magician showing up in reverse as well. It's time to take action, go after what you want. And, sometimes we want to manifest our person or the right person, but we can't always like stay home and do that, right? But the Hierophant energy in reverse tells me there's also some challenges to bringing a connection into union or finding the right person. And I do feel there's an energy here of possibly needing to do things differently, because the Hierophant energy can also be about switching up your codes of conduct and, maybe looking for partners or looking for love in different places than what you have been doing if it hasn't been yielding the results you've been looking for. Or maybe even, I know this sounds quite clinical, but like changing the parameters of your search, right? So, maybe, and it doesn't mean you deny what you like or what you want, but, for example, if you're always attracted to the wrong type of person, really checking yourself there, making sure you're not ignoring any sort of red flags because you have a habit of, being attracted to someone who's either not emotionally available or not stable or not looking for the same things as you are. So let's see. So, and for others of you too, if there is somebody in your life, I'm seeing too, there's this challenge of, can we blend families? Can we blend cultures? Or are we just too different? Okay. So we see the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. So a lot of my Taurus, there is an energy of lack coming through, an energy of missing, wanting that person, that special person, if you know who they are or not, coming into union. So just a reiteration of those messages. Yeah. And I feel there's heartbreak here that you've been healing from that might be keeping you, holding you back. But the Four of Swords in reverse is also telling me it is time to get moving. It's time to, put your best foot forward and put yourself out there. Again, I feel some of my Taurus, you've been holding back and healing. There's nothing wrong with that. And you do things in your time in the way that you want to do them or you feel is right for you. But I do see there's this message here of like, you know what, it's time to get moving. It's time to take action. And your advice here is the Magician energy in reverse, which to me is always, this can be a Mercury retrograde card for me as well. So it's about really taking and reflecting on the past, not repeating past mistakes. But I'm also seeing the Magician in reverse as, be really careful of like what you're telling yourself. So pay attention to any sort of negative self-talk. The ego can sometimes tell us things to keep us safe, but I feel like Spirit's saying it's time to switch things up. It's time to do things differently. And the ego doesn't always like that, right? So we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. So there's something here that may be keeping you stuck. Yeah. Something here that you're not seeing. And for some of you, if you are stuck on a past person, there's a really, really strong indication here that that is not it. That is not the connection for you. And I know that that's a very tough love message. And some of you don't like to hear that, but that's okay. Somebody out there needs to hear this, because those of you who are really longing for someone either that you've let go of, or someone that, kind of keeps you in the dark about how they feel about you or where this connection is going. Spirit's saying, this is very karmic in nature and there may be something very unhealthy linked to that. So it's something to really take a look at. Yeah. And a lot of my Taurus, there's something here from the past that's holding you back. Okay. So very clear messages. I hate to sit here and repeat myself, but I do want to see, who is this person coming towards Taurus? Because I do see for some of you, your advice is, you may have a past person coming back around, maybe even in the next Mercury retrograde, but that situation really doesn't look like it's changed, or that person, they haven't changed. So what I'm seeing is that it's time to look out, do things differently in your your blockages here, do things differently, and see, see whom else is coming towards you. All right, so let's take a look and see, who should my Taurus be focused on at this time? Who should my Taurus be focused on at this time? All right, so it could be somebody who either has a son or somebody who has a close-knit relationship with their mother, okay, whether she's alive or crossed over, but had like a strong connection with mom. All right, it could be somebody who's retired. Okay, this doesn't necessarily mean that they're 65 plus, although it certainly can be, but this person is enjoying their personal time. They have more flexibility. They're a little bit older. This is somebody who's also going to make time for you, Taurus. And we have karmic soulmate. This is definitely coming through. Okay, so I feel like you definitely have two energies, because I do see, some of my Taurus are hung up on the past, or still holding on to a past situation that really needs to be let go of. It's coming out in more than one place here. Okay, so you may have somebody who's at a distance from their family here. Okay, even if they do have family, they might be at a distance, a different city, state, or country. Yeah, but they definitely do have children. So there's somebody here with children who may be coming towards you, but it feels like they're maybe at a distance from them, or maybe they're grown. Okay, and they definitely have this cardinal energy here with the leader coming through, Taurus. So this is somebody who's comfortable taking charge. They're confident. They probably do quite well, or they have quite a lot saved up. I do feel there's a comfortable lifestyle here with this person. Okay. Let's see, how will my Taurus, but there is this karmic soulmate that is still in your energy. And I feel that's what a lot of this reading has been about so far, is about releasing that energy, because it may be keeping you stuck. It may be keeping you from calling in the right person. Okay. So let's see, this new person can speak more than one language fluently. Okay. So again, they might have a child, maybe even in another country, maybe back home. All right, and they will be the one to ask you out, so they're definitely going to step up and take the lead here, Taurus. And it may be somebody you've already met, but for those of you where that's not the case, it is someone that you're going to feel like you've had some sort of past life soul connection with this person. And they could have a triple syllable first, middle, or last name. I am getting like Caribbean vibes, or like island vibes. It's come out more than once. Yeah, and they come from overseas. And it's not going to be for all of you, but I definitely saw, I'm seeing like saint something, whether that's in their name. Maybe they're from like a place that has saint in the name, but I also saw Caribbean island vibes come through very strong for some of you. Okay, again, that's a very specific message that may not be for all of you. Okay, so let's see. Final messages, advice, and guidance for my Taurus, please. Okay, and divine timing. So this is a beautiful energy, because this is going to kind of come out of nowhere, but it's a reminder that the universe is reworking people and situations to bring you and this new person together, or this person together. Stay in the energy of self-love. So love yourself first. Keep doing that. Keep focused on you and on your healing. And friendly support. Fairies, guides, and friends give aid. You may meet this person through friends or with friends. You might have friends helping to set you up with this person. But I'm also seeing that you are being loved. You're being supported here. Okay, to let go of the old, to allow this new energy into your life, because this is a lasting love that wants to come in. All right, Taurus. So I'm going to leave that there. And now we're going to take a look at career and finance. So with the Queen of Cups showing up in reverse, Taurus, we have, there may be something here that you're doing that you're not feeling like you're all in. It's not heart-centered work. Maybe your heart just isn't in it anymore. It could also be too, you may be having some creative blocks for my creatives out there. And there's definitely a need for you to trust your intuition. Yeah. All right. So let's see. Or, you might also be feeling really emotionally drained for some of you. I don't know. I'm kind of getting like teacher, social worker vibes for those of you who are feeling really emotionally drained. It doesn't have to be the case, but I do feel that's going to resonate with some of you. Yeah. Spirit's telling you that there's something you've been holding back, and maybe you want more creative freedom in what you do. you're ready to, I feel like you're bored, you're discontent. You might also be feeling like the job that you're in or your career or with your finances, you don't have that little extra wiggle room to do what you love, whether that's going on vacation or whether it's, doing little things, that maybe something creative or maybe, upping your wardrobe or something like that. I feel like there's a little bit of a struggle there, wanting more money, kind of feeling like, okay, you're keeping your head above water, but you would like a little bit extra wiggle room. And the Five of Wands, yeah, and you want more stability. Some of you, you're in a job that might also, like if you're a contract worker or you're like in sales or something like that, like I feel like you definitely experience a lot of ups and downs with your income. So I do see that you're longing to have more stability, have more of like a steady income. Maybe some of you are worried, you're wanting, like health insurance provided by your company or something like that. So it's something about, it's definitely this energy of like wanting more creativity, wanting more wiggle room with creativity, with your finances. And I also see that you're wanting more stability. Now, some of you too, you might be struggling with, coworkers, maybe some drama at work with clients or coworkers. Yeah, because your challenges here are the Four of Wands, and this Four of Wands is like celebration. It's a lighthearted energy. It's stability. Some of you, you might be working on a side hustle or working on trying to work from home more. All right. And we see the Three of Swords. Yeah. Okay. So some of you too, I feel like you have work that's quite difficult emotionally. So whether it's counseling or whether it's like as a teacher, whether it's in the healthcare field, I feel like your hands are tied, or you feel like your hands are tied either by policy, or maybe insufficient resources. So I feel like a lot of you, there's definitely this emotional drain here, that's taking its toll on you. Yeah, and I feel like a lot of my Taurus that I'm connecting with here, that you want more stability, but you also want things to be easier when it comes to the emotional toll that whatever you're doing takes on you. And for some of you, you might just be feeling like you don't have a creative expression, or you can't be as creative as you would like, or you can't do what you feel you would love to do because of policy or because of resources. Okay, within a company, or maybe on your own. Okay, if that makes sense. Yeah, look at that. A lot of burdens here. Ten of Wands, feeling weighed down. There is something beautiful coming here with the Knight of Cups. So one, I feel like this is really important to focus on what makes you happy, what you're dedicated to. I also feel with the Knight of Cups, it's about doing really heart-centered work, but heart-centered work that's not taking an emotional toll on you. And for a lot of my Taurus, there is some sort of new opportunity coming your way. Maybe you've already applied for this, or maybe you're already working towards, creating your own business or some sort of side hustle. Ooh, this is really good news for you. Really good news for you. There's an offer coming your way, or there's so much potential here for you to really step into doing something that brings you emotional balance, that allows you the creative freedom. And I'm seeing like financial freedom or more wiggle room when it comes to your finances. And yeah, things are going to move fast. There's going to be an offer here. I feel like one that you can't refuse. It feels like an offer that you've been waiting to manifest. It could involve travel. So for some of you, if you've been wanting to travel, and I did just hear traveling nurse for some of you, okay, but for others of you, it may be a job in the travel industry or that allows you to travel. Because some of my Taurus, I'm feeling like you're feeling stuck by being in like a cubicle, or you're being stuck at a desk too much, and you really want to like stretch your legs. You really want to move around more. I feel like you definitely have that opportunity coming your way. The Queen of Wands tells me you're manifesting that. For others of you, this is about being able to move into your own business. She is a CEO. She's a badass when it comes to business. So this is definitely an up-leveling here. There's something really powerful coming your way, that is going to shift this energy that we've been picking up on. So again, allowing you more creative freedom, giving you more financial wiggle room here. Maybe it's a move, maybe it's or a job that involves travel here. It feels very good. Let's see. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Taurus, please. Okay, yeah, there's a need for you here with the seventh chakra, which is your crown chakra. There's a need for change. There's a need for change. And some of my Taurus, you might say, yeah, I am kind of bored, or I wish I could do something more creative, or I wish I had my own business. Tap into that seventh chakra, your crown chakra, which you can do that through connecting with source energy, through meditation. I always say, remember that when you pray, you ask for answers. When you meditate, you get the answers. Some of you may have a blocked crown chakra, and that can also manifest itself physically, as in like having headaches or having difficulty concentrating or focusing. It can also be, you can be seen with having like constant drama in your life or in your workplace, and having a hard time seeing beyond what you're doing right now, or seeing the bigger picture, or seeing beyond this time or this moment in life. And so I feel like really balancing, your crown chakra, which you can do by meditating, as I mentioned already. Maybe even starting like something that might help some of my Taurus is doing some volunteer work in the field that you may want to move in, or maybe with the company that you want to do. Again, I'm not saying that you go and you work for free. Okay, but if you're thinking about a move and you're not so sure about it, or doing something creative, you may want to get in there through some sort of volunteer work. Also, it's really important to journal. And again, we saw this here in your love life with the Magician energy in reverse. Shifting your focus about how you talk to yourself, how you visualize, your life. Keeping a journal, also really focusing on what it is that you're grateful for. The color purple, so you may, if you do energy work or you work with stones, for example, you can really work with like amethyst or purple colored stones. That can really help you with your crown chakra. And if you do yoga, doing headstands or any other inverted poses can also really help you. All right, so just a little advice there, on the spiritual side of things. If you're feeling a little bit confused, or you feel like you need a shakeup, and wow, you get blossoming abundance. So Taurus, there's something really beautiful coming your way. You might feel confused, you might not be able to see it now, but it's definitely coming, and things are going to be shifting and changing. And here's that, that I don't want to say it's a financial windfall, but this is going to give you that wiggle room to relax, to do what you want to do, maybe to focus more on free time, take that vacation, whatever it is. Abundance means so many things to different people. Can be just resting more even. And we have the angel of strength. So building up your strength and courage. You are being supported. You are being protected here. At the bottom of the deck, we do have storm warning, but I see this as a good thing. I see this as a tower moment. I see this as a major paradigm shift, but also a really big shake up, especially when it comes to career and finances. And it's absolutely something to look forward to. All right, my dear Taurus, I'm going to leave it here. Please let me know if you like this new style of reading. Let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Also, check out the description box if you're looking for a private reading. I also list the cards that I'm using. And I also have my links to TikTok and Instagram, where I do produce or create, a little bit different content than what you're used to seeing. So go ahead and check me out. Sending you guys so much love and light. And again, I want to thank you so much for your love and support. My Taurus out there, you guys are fantastic. All right, sending you love and light. Take care.